So last year you guys, started off a little slow in the regular season, picked it up in the playoffs. How do you build off that success in the playoffs?
Well, I think certainly we went and evaluated everything that happened in previous seasons and combination of things. We were playing some pretty good teams, and our level of execution just took too long to be proficient, and so that comes from maybe doing too many things, reps, and playing good teams. So we've evaluated that in the off season, and certainly have tried to address it this summer and the beginning of August here.
What are some of the goals that you guys are trying to meet and want to meet this year for this upcoming season?
Well, our goals, as they are always in this program, is for this senior class to leave with championships. And certainly the first championship at hand is the SAC championship, something that we've not had in a while, and that is top on their minds. And then to progress in the playoffs, continually earning championships on the road.
Like it was said, started the interview. You guys, you started off a little slow. How do you build on that, or not build on that, but how do you turn that around and start off as quick as possible in the regular season?
Well, when you evaluate your reasons for success or your reasons for failure, I think we can identify those pretty plainly, and we get to address the things that we weren't proficient in, and the kids see that on film. You're able to identify the areas that we need to improve across the board at each position, each person, and that's what the work is really focused on, is addressing specific issues that cause us to be unsuccessful, or improving on the places that we were successful, and maybe using more of those situations.
Sure. You lost running back John Nelson. Any thoughts on who's replaced him, or how do you replace him?
Well, it's not going to be somebody we replace pretty easily. I mean, he was a very good talent, and made our offense run last year. But our offense will always begin up front with our offensive line. The running game has to go through the offensive line. Passing game has to start with the offensive line. So we returned some players there. So with some good experience, some of them 2 years of starting experience, so that helps. And then our leader on the offense, quarterback, has had 14 games under his belt, Brandon Phelps. And so those two issues right there, I think, are a good start. But it'll have to be, some seniors that now is their time to play as a running back, and maybe 3 or 4 of them to begin with, until we see kind of who maybe sets themselves as the guy. But if not, it'll be by committee all season, which is fine as long as we get the job done.
Sure, sure. And you touched a little bit on quarterback. Any thoughts or ideas on who will be under center this year?
Well, Brandon Phelps returns as our quarterback. He was our starter for all 14 games last year. Did a very good job, and he's a competitor, a guy that will lead our offense very well. Has had a great summer, and we look forward to his experience. And anytime you can return the guy pulling the trigger, it's a huge plus, just in the experience, their command of the offense, their ability to distribute the ball to where it needs to go, to read the defense, and it's just a comfort level for the rest of the offense.